What's up guys, it's your boy ErfMed. Welcome back to another video. Unfortunately, due to COVID-19, a lot of incoming students, just like you, won't have the opportunity to learn about crucial websites that UCSB students use on a daily basis. So in this video, I'm going to cover one of the most important websites known as GauchoSpace. So what is GauchoSpace? Well, it's a website that connects students to faculty, to other students, and most importantly, course materials. So through this website, you get a chance to look at your assignments, quizzes, and tests. Now that we have a little bit of background on how GauchoSpace operates and what GauchoSpace is about, let me share my screen so I can show you the details of GauchoSpace and how it actually operates. Alrighty, first thing, how do we find GauchoSpace? So first thing we do is here, we go and type my UCSB start page, and then when we have my UCSB start page, we'll click on start page and it will get us to this page. The website that we are focusing on is GauchoSpace, so we're going to click on GauchoSpace and it's going to take us to GauchoSpace. As you can see, this is like the login page of GauchoSpace, and this is where you put your password and net ID. So I believe that your username is going to be your net ID and your password is going to be your perm number. You can always change your perm number, but at the beginnings it's going to be your perm number. So we're going to log in to our GauchoSpace. Once we logged in, this is going to be our home page, and the first thing we're going to look at is my courses. So once you sign up for classes, it automatically enrolls you into a class that is on GauchoSpace. So the material is going to be on GauchoSpace. So I enrolled in Physics XC, and I'm gonna click on Physics XC right now to see the materials. After clicking Physics XC, it's going to take us to this page. Here is my professor, Dr. Geller, very awesome guy, and the course material is located all here. And I'm going to take you guys on the right hand side to show you guys the details of GauchoSpace and what do they actually do. So in the navigation part, you see people. These are the students that are in your class, your classmates. So if you want to see a classmate in your class, you can find them here. And then you can also look at your grades. So if you have a test or quiz, your grades appear here. And this is your iClicker. So for you guys that are coming freshman year of 2020, unfortunately due to COVID-19, you won't need iClicker because it's going to be remotely controlled. There is not going to be iClicker used. But once COVID-19 is over and you come back to campus, you need iClicker. It's just like they ask you questions in class and they want to check your presence in class. And the points is usually like 5% of your grade. It's not really significant, but you need to register your iClicker through here so you can get the points in your grades. And we have GauchoCast. So this class did not use GauchoCast. This class was already pre-recorded, so Dr. Geller did not use GauchoCast. But what is GauchoCast? GauchoCast essentially is a recording device that professors use when they give out live lecture. So when you're on Zoom and they're recording that lecture, they usually upload it below this bar, and you can go back to your class lecture and take notes. Alrighty, so we got download files. This is one of the most crucial aspects that a lot of students do not know about. So essentially, once you're done with a quarter of, like, let's say Physics XC, you can go back and download all the materials that you were taught with. And it comes very handy. Let's say you love the notes that the professor wrote and you want to keep them. And this is exactly the way you can do it. You can press download all the materials, or let's say you just want practice problems. You can press practice problems and it's going to download them in a zip file, and it comes very handy because 2 quarters after you take a class, you won't be able to access the materials anymore. So it's important to download all the materials beforehand so you don't lose access to them. And latest news, this is where the professor sends you guys emails saying, oh, the assignment is, let's say, postponed, or the assignment is canceled, or any other news. So this is where the professor usually communicates with you. You can see the email, but it's also on GauchoSpace for your convenience. And we got activities, which is the activities of the course. So forums, this is where students can talk to each other. You can ask a question and all the students will be notified, and they'll probably respond to you or don't respond to you, but the professor usually responds. And quizzes, this is where you can look at your quizzes and do your quizzes. And this is resources through like the class materials, which we are going to get into in a bit. And email instruction with TA, this is where you can email TAs or the professor. I usually email them through my Gmail account, but you can totally email them from here and it should work. So it's a cool, handy tool you can have on GauchoSpace. Now let's go into the actual course material. So as you can see, it's written practice problems and other supplements. So let's click on that and we can see that we have practice problems from 6A, 6B, and 6C. So it means that Dr. Geller was very nice and he put out practice problems for all the 3 series of the physics. And yeah, so essentially you can look at these and do them and keep them. It comes very handy if you're applying to grad schools and you have to take an exam, and it's cool to look back upon these. And let's just look at week 1 materials. As you can see, we have reading, recommended reading from physics college book. We have sapling homework. Usually some courses have homework through other websites, and this is one of those classes. And usually you have homework on your own GauchoSpace website. So homework is always posted here. And this is where the lectures are. As you can see, I had 4 lectures for week 1, and this is where you attempt quizzes. This class required quizzes every week, and after you watch these lectures, you can do the quiz and hopefully get 100%. So that's for week 1. Let me show you guys the other stuff that Dr. Geller was nice, and a lot of professors usually do this too. Lecture notes. So a lot of students tend to a little bit have a trouble of taking quality notes. So professors try to make it easy and help students by providing a set of notes that previous year students took from the class, which is very nice because you can compare your notes to these notes and see if you're missing any crucial assignment or like crucial topic, because there's a lot of times that you think this topic is not important but it shows up on your test. So it's very important to look at 2 sets of notes to make sure you're on the right track. And he also mentioned CLAS. If you watch my previous videos, you will definitely know what CLAS is, which I highly recommend looking up at my channel and watch those videos. So these are tools to help you succeed in this class. And the most importantly, I put it for last for a reason, because these are the grading system that professor use. It's called Syllabus or Syllabi, usually professors call it, and this is where you can look at the grading policy. They usually have like a grading policy, like let's say homework is 20%, tests are 50%. It's different for each professor. So exams and grading, you can look at that and see how the professors tend to grade, if there is any curve for the class or there is no curve for the class, and see if you need to buy any course textbook or if he's going to provide course textbook. These are very important things to look upon. So I really recommend looking at your syllabus before attending class to see what the course is about and get an idea of the course. So now that we have a general understanding of the important aspects that are on the page for Physics 6C or like any class that you will have on GauchoSpace, let me show you one more thing. is about submitting assignments. So when you have a lab class, you tend to submit assignments. So for example, if you go to my lab class for physics, I had to turn in an assignment. So when you do a lab, you have to turn in your assignments in either forms of PDF. I have so far done it in PDF, but a lot of professors make sure to tell you the correct format they want it in. And this is where you can submit your work and get credit for it. And one last thing is that the calendar aspect of it shows when your assignments are due. This is very important because you can put these in your calendars as a set of reminders, and it's very nice because they have put a red marker on it to make it clear that these are the days that these assignments are due. And honestly, that's pretty much it about GauchoSpace. Hopefully I covered most of the crucial detail about GauchoSpace, and if you ever have any questions about anything on GauchoSpace, please comment down below the video and I will stop sharing screen and see you in person in just 1 second. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the sharing my screen video. I'm sorry if the quality of the audio is bad. I'm using my computer audio for recording my screen, and hopefully you guys took a lot of information out of this. I know it can be hard coming into freshman year, especially having no guidance on what these websites are. I personally didn't have any clue what GauchoSpace was, so I'm very glad that I can help you guys and succeed for your freshman quarter. And honestly, if you have any questions regarding GauchoSpace, any question about freshman year, how to study for your classes, please reach out to me. A lot of you guys reach out, which I very love. I thank you guys for reaching out. That has been lovely talking to you guys on email, Instagram, and please do. I'm here to help you, and I want you to succeed because right now we need each other's back to succeed together. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I'm really glad if you guys hit the subscribe. It helps me to know that you are engaging and you like the videos, so I keep posting them more. And that's pretty much it. I hope to see you soon, and peace.